If people are struggling every day, why are we spending billions of dollars to go to the moon? This is a real tension and a real thing happening in society, so it's very valid to ask this question. And people are not wrong for thinking that healthcare and inequality are issues that are important, but the mistake is thinking that space is somehow a distraction from that. Because space exploration actually improves healthcare, saves lives, and helps us build the knowledge we need to survive long term. Thanks to the technology we've discovered by exploring space, we have things like the MRI, the ultrasound, telemedicine. When you make a phone call to a doctor if you live in a rural area, you're doing it because of a satellite in space. Prosthetics like robotics, material science, motion modeling all come from space technology. Memory foam, which is used in hospital beds to improve healthcare, was actually built for astronauts in the rockets. Space research actually forces these breakthroughs that healthcare alone could never reach. And the reason is because space is brutally unforgiving to the human body. So we need to figure out how to solve all these problems like bone loss and muscle loss and problems with your cardiovascular health that arise for the astronauts up above our sky. And then we use these applications and we say, hey, we could actually use this to solve all these problems. One huge aspect of the moon missions is the radiation protection. We're going to be exposing our astronauts to an immense amount of radiation, which we might learn how to do that better back here on Earth. Research on radiation shielding is already being used and applied to help cancer patients and people who work in nuclear facilities. So the moon essentially is like a laboratory for us to test and challenge ourselves to improve our healthcare. Bet you didn't know that.